Good evening. Unemployment is falling and London is leading the way. Well, that's one of the key messages you can take from today's jobless figures. Because of all the new jobs created across the country, half were here in the capital. But as well as more people having jobs in London, the number of people unemployed, well, that's also risen. To explain what's happened, here's our political correspondent, Carl Mercer.
It looks like three blokes in a cafe playing with their gadgets. That's because it is.
It's amazing.
This is their office, and this is how they do their business.
Okay.
And I guess that they've gone to the App Store and they've downloaded Sooqini, right?
Tiago, Raj and Scott are part of a growing band of Londoners, setting up their own firms in tough economic times.
So you can select, for example, somebody to assemble your IKEA furniture, somebody to run an errand for you.
Their firm runs a bit like a dating agency for jobs. People can sign up to do tasks for others who want things done. The firm then take a cut. A simple process that's earning them a living and those who've signed up.
They may not be doing a job that takes up all of their time or attention. They may have made a career choice to stay at home, look after children, and so there are hours in the day that they can actually use Sooqini to supplement their income and keep their hand in, if you like.
The long-term vision is basically that people that actively use the platform not only to make a lot of extra income, but they make themselves more employable.
Londoners are doing that, it seems. In the last quarter, 100,000 extra jobs were created nationwide. 54,000 of those were in London.
An awful lot of these jobs are good jobs, but actually the majority that we've seen created last year have been often part-time, often self-employed, people forced to go alone rather than working for a company, and also sometimes temporary. That's a concern because a lot of these people aren't earning as much money as they'd like to. They need more hours to pay the bills.
Molly and Gideon are among the lucky ones, picking up jobs in one of the industries that's showing signs of recovering, if slowly. Both are now in training at accountancy giant PricewaterhouseCoopers.
So from a personal experience, it was really quite tough, mainly because there didn't seem to be many graduate jobs out there in the first place. And when I got around to applying to the graduate jobs that there were, either the people didn't reply to my application or I didn't get through very far. But with PwC, they managed to reply to my application very quickly.
I have so many friends who have been through university, got top degrees and are unable to get on any kind of graduate scheme. And there they are building a huge amount of debt, and here I am working towards a professional qualification, earning competitive salary and more importantly getting top quality work experience.
You might not know it, but today was also National Startup Day, a chance for the likes of Tiago to mix it with politicians and for the government to recommend taking a job, possibly any job, to get onto the career ladder.
You've got to get started, and I think there's a danger, if you stay too long waiting for a perfect job, a year or 2 years out of the labour market, you lose some of the skills perhaps and the initial enthusiasm, and potential employers are bound to say, well, where have you been for the last couple of years? So there is a trade-off here, you've got to get started.
Getting started for many will mean compromises. There are some signs, though, that London's job market is gently on the up. Carl Mercer, BBC London News.